Hi, my name is Sean Leonard. First live, so bear with me if anything is off. I feel like the camera is a little crooked, but we'll just have to live with it. Okay. So basically, it's kind of interesting thing. Lately, everybody's kind of going through some stuff, right? We're just kind of jumping into recession. So I thought it would be interesting to talk about what I used to do back in the day to kind of help make some extra money was do reselling. You'd buy stuff, you'd sell it online and make some extra money. And there's a lot of amazing sources out there to find stuff. In Maricopa alone, the Goodwill is a great option. I also, the Liquidate AZ, the auction house, that's a phenomenal option. I've bought plenty of things there that you could sell to make money. So that's another great option. So with all that said, probably the best way is to yard sales. So what I did is a few weeks ago, maybe a little longer than that now, I was at a yard sale and I got an amazing find. And so I set it off to the side. I haven't even gone in and looked at it besides barely a brief glimpse. It is a bag of vintage video games, and I paid $10 for the whole bag. I was so excited, I literally paid the lady and ran back to the car. It was absolutely a great find. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a video going through what's in there and digging out, and I'll look up on my phone as we're kind of going to see if we can figure out if there's any valuable games. So let's kind of dig into it. And as you can see, here's the whole huge bag of games. There's a lot here. For 10 bucks was a phenomenal deal. So this one's already trying to get out. So let's see here. So, see if you guys can see that. Super Mario All-Stars. Anything that says Mario is always a good find. So let's see what eBay says about it here. Bring up eBay. So I'm just going into eBay. You just search the, search what it is. And then any of these games are actually called SNES. So Super Nintendo System. So you just put in SNES. So let's see here. Oh, there it is. First one on the list. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you want to go down to the option of completed. So now I've clicked completed, if you can see it there. And then here is the list of what's there. So first one on the list is a tested working. It was $22 plus $20 in shipping. The second one was $21. There was a couple more that didn't sell. Let's see here. So scrolling down, you're looking at the ones that have actually sold. If you haven't sold, there was a $14.99 with $6.75 for shipping. So based on, there's a $12 but $8.99 in shipping. So they're kind of getting a lot on shipping on that one. $16 with $6 in shipping. So you're looking around $20 to $22 if you get free shipping. So by the time you're done, you're probably looking at a $15 profit. So 15 bucks. So I already made my money back just off of this one game. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay. So this is Goof Troop. Let's see if it focuses. There it is. So, okay. So the Goof Troop. Let's look at that one. Goof Troop NES. All right. And then we'll go down to completed. Now, one thing I would say, when you're going in the actual list, you're going to want to see what actives are and kind of make your listing comparatively. But right now, just to make things simple, we're going to go to just sold. All right, so there was a couple that didn't sell. One sold for $24.98, a $14.99 with $5.85 in shipping, a $20 free shipping, $25 or $29.90 with $6 in shipping. 21 was $6, 24 was $6. So you're probably looking at, now some of the ones that were lower were on auction. So if you were kind of going straight just buy now, you're looking at about $25 with free shipping. So by the time you pay everything, you're looking at 15 to 20 bucks. So probably total right now between the two, we're at a $30 profit. And don't ask me to keep track of all these as we're going through, because that's going to be too much. Okay. This one, a lot of people, if you know this game's Mortal Kombat. So, now it does have some stuff on the back, but I think as long as it works, that's pretty good. So, Mortal Kombat 2. I mean, that would be one of the more fun games that I think people would want in this system. We'll see what they're going for. Alright, Mortal Kombat 2, SNES. Alright, not as much as I would have liked, but let's see here. Okay, so we're looking at one sold for $18, but they list that one as pretty much new, so they're saying that one's new. It did have $6 in shipping. Some did not sell in the 14 range. Let's see. $18. So you're looking around, if they had both of them, they're going for $35. But for this game alone, you're looking around like $15 to $18 is what I'm seeing. Somewhere even more with shipping. So we're probably looking at a $10 to $12 profit. So we're what, about 40s, in the mid 40s right now, or low 40s for the other ones. Okay, so this one has a little rattle. So I'd be a little concerned, but this is Super Mario World. So it's in rough shape, so I would be putting it closer to the bottom of the value. But let's see what they are saying on that one. So Super Mario World NES. I usually find the Mario ones are some of the most valuable ones on the systems. Okay, so one sold for 20 bucks, one sold for 25 with some other games. Let's see here. Not a lot have been selling. So, yes, I am not seeing too many of these have sold. So we'll say that not a lot of them have sold, but you're still probably going to put, in this condition, maybe I would throw it in with another game or something, maybe with that other Mario. Okay. Top Gear. Let's see what this goes for. I have no clue on this game, so we're going to see. All right. Whew. All right. Well, that was the Top Gear 3000. Let me see if I find just the Top Gear. So $7 plus $6 in shipping. There's several of them around that price. So again, you're probably looking at a $7 game. I might put that again with several others and just kind of lot it together. Okay, this one says Super Soccer. It, as you could tell, is missing part of the sticker. But let's see what this one's going for. Okay, so I'm not seeing much of them by themselves. So I would say, again, this is probably going to get thrown into the mix with some other games. So again, you throw in several games together, before you know it, you could still do a decent amount with them. Okay. Super Slam Dunk. Let's see here to make sure you guys can see it. Super Slam Dunk. Let's see what we've got on that one. All right. I can already tell by the active ones before I even click over to completed that they're not going for much. One went for $3.50 with $4.22 shipping. So again, I would be putting that in the pile. All right. So this one is Earth Defense Force. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see here. There. Looks like you can see it there. All right. Earth Defense Force. Okay, let's see what we got on that one. All right, there pops up. A few of them didn't sell, but then they had one sell for $21, one sold for $10 plus shipping, but that was on an auction. Another one sold for, no, that was with another game. So about 20 bucks. They're kind of all over the place, but they were going maybe about 20 bucks. So, and then there was, I think they're getting a little more. So, with some shipping. So you're probably still looking at about $15 profit. So, again, just for the ones that we're making profit, I think we're about $60. Adding these up, I think we're getting another 20 bucks or so that we could probably get off of that pile, and we'll keep going as we go. Okay, Mario Paint. That's an interesting one. So let's see what that one looks like. I don't know if I've heard of that one. But again, any Mario games I usually find are a good bet. So let's see. So that one looks like you might need the mouse for it. The ones that were for sale. That's interesting. The funny thing is I had a mouse not too long ago I had got rid of in some other stuff I sold. Okay, it looks like about 11 bucks with free shipping. So again, I would probably throw it in this other pile and just make that bigger. All right. Donkey Kong Country 2. There, Donkey Kong Country. I have a feeling this might be a good one. Again, it's been a while since I've done these type of games. I don't know if I've ever done any Super Nintendo. I've done some of the other systems. So, alright, Donkey Kong Country 2. Alright, not as much as I thought. It went for on an auction $12.50 plus had two bids and came out to $6.85 with shipping. And one sold for $25 with free shipping. $20 with $6 shipping. So again, $28. So yeah, so you're looking at about 25 to 30 bucks. And so then when you figure in, maybe a lower condition, but we'll say 25 and then take, the other costs off, you're about 15 to 20 bucks in your profit on this one. So again, that puts us to 80 bucks on there. Probably with this pile, you're over $100, but let's keep going. That's a funny one, even though not great condition. Beethoven. Let's see what that is. That seems like it could be an interesting one. Who doesn't love Beethoven? Alright, let's see here. Alright, I mean, it was going first. The one that had the box, and that's in perfect condition. With 4 bids, it still only went in the with $7.50 with $6 shipping. So that's not going for that much. You're probably looking at an $8 to $10 at the most, even with free shipping. So, okay. So just in the games though, I mean, I'm looking at probably $100. So I have a feeling I could probably easily put that whole section on there. Maybe even do an auction where you just put it on there. That way you don't have to do individually. Start it at like 50 to 75. List out all the games. Put that they're, you know, they are in use condition. They've got some little wear, you know. So put all that on there. Sell them as is, and I would probably see if I could get $100 at least. Even with shipping on that, that's not going to be that much for shipping. I could probably get those into a flat rate box pretty easily. So you're at like $13 shipping. And then the system is old, but it does have 1, 2, 3 controllers. You also have your TV and your power. And then you have the full system, which I have, again, I just got, so I have not had a chance to test it. So here is what the system looks like though. So let's see what the system would go for. All right. Tested with, let's see here. I'm just looking. With no games with it, on an auction, one was $73 plus $10 for shipping. One went with a Mario game, which I actually have in there, I think, for $160 on auction, but that one's pretty clean. This one, even, I don't know how well it'd clean up. So $44 plus $25 in shipping, $150 with a few games, $180. So again, I might put the whole thing together. So we're probably looking at 100 here, maybe 175 here if it all works, or I mean 100 here. So probably together you're looking at maybe $200. So $200, you put it all together, makes it easy shipping. You're probably looking at $20-30 in shipping, and take care of it all. But not a bad return for $10. I mean, we're probably at maybe 150 in profit after you pay eBay and pay everything. So 15 times return on my investment, and probably not that much work. I would say the amount of time it goes to list it is probably going to be pretty simple, and pretty easy. I would say maybe in half hour, if that. I would just go through, you know, write it out, take pictures, clean them up a little bit, probably plug this in and test it, which might be the fun part, is using this if I can figure out a spot to actually hook that to. But I might be able to test it a different way. So figuring out how to test it might be the hard part, but if I can get that done, then we could test it and see about using it and go from there. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time. I just thought this would be an interesting video, and maybe there's someone out there who's thinking, hey, I would like to make some extra money. How do I do that? I always like reselling. I think it's, you know, when you kind of look at your return for your time, you can make decent money. It's just about researching. There's so much information online. Go online, watch some videos on YouTube, watch some videos, and you'll be able to kind of get an idea of what to look for, and then just look it up on eBay. Just go on eBay, do a search completed, see what things are selling for, see what they're listed for also, so that way you know what your competition is, and then get out there and sell some stuff. Alright guys, my name is Sean Leonard. I do want to thank our sponsor, Housing Around AZ. If you are looking to buy or sell some real estate in the Maricopa area or anywhere around the valley, please reach out to us. We're happy to assist you.